Assalamu alaikum. In today's video, in the next few minutes, I'll explain few things which I think are very important and very crucial for those people who are arriving to the UK as a new immigrant, be it student, be on a worker visa or some other category. ये जो चीज़ें हैं, they are based on my experience as a student and then as a professional for the last 15 years, and based on my observations which I've seen other people around who have either succeeded or not succeeded at all. So these are based on those things. ठीक है. The first thing in this country is, if you're a new immigrant or a student, right, you need to have some kind of personal vision. Now, it's not something कि आपने कोई Microsoft दोबारा से बनानी है or you have to create a new country or something. It is something as basic as something you want to do down the road in 2 or 3 years time. Okay, you must have some kind of what kind of industry you want to work in, if it's a business, if you want to get into employment, what sectors you want to work in, and it has to be something which you think you can do on persistent basis, and it kind of falls in line with your background and your aptitude and other things. So you need to have that personal vision, because what happens is कि इस मुल्क में लोग आते हैं and then most of them have the aim of just making a lot of money, which is fine, but what happens is that they get into these odd jobs, and then they keep on doing long hours, and they just keep on thinking that actually doing a lot of hours will kind of make them rich. Well, that's not going to happen, right? So if you don't have a long-term vision of for yourself, then it can happen that you will get lost into this unending cycle of odd jobs which won't make you rich, which won't provide you stability in the long run for you and your family, and it won't even help you in your settlement. So very important to have a personal vision. Right. The second cheese hai, that is to ensure that you get yourself a mentor once you've arrived. Okay. Now, a mentor it doesn't have to be a professional. He or she can be anyone from your friend circles or from your extended family or anyone you know directly or indirectly. He has to be someone who have some experience in this country in terms of his work and everything, and he's a bit senior than you in certain aspects. So he has to be someone जो आपको occasionally advice दे सके, जिससे आप opinion ले सकें, and you can your small critical decisions in the start which matter a lot in the long run, उन decisions पे आप उसे discuss कर सकें, feedback ले सकें. So it's very important to have this mentor. The third thing is, which pretty much goes without saying, is that once you're coming here, you must do as much prep as you can possibly do before coming here. क्योंकि यहाँ पे जब आप land होते हैं, the moment you land, the clock starts ticking, the expenses start to build up, and then you're juggling with a lot of different things. So जितनी आप prep कर सकते हैं आने से पहले, in terms of your accommodation, in terms of where you're going to live, your local neighborhood, what kind of jobs you can possibly start with to get you going in this country, ये सारी चीज़ें आप prepare करके, इन पे research करके आए. And last but not least, in this country, you should watch your company. ठीक है, if you're a new immigrant, you're a student, it's quite possible that you end up in a shared accommodation जहाँ पे काफ़ी सारे लोग रह रहे हैं, ठीक है. And it's also possible कि उनमें से कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं जो unemployed हैं, कुछ लोग शायद ऐसे हैं जो odd jobs में stuck हैं. तो what happens is कि जिन लोगों से आप डे टू डे बेसिस पे मिलते हैं, जिनके साथ आप मील्स ईट करते हैं, जिनके साथ आप थोड़ी गपशप लगाते हैं, दे आर अ सोर्स ऑफ योर अनकॉन्शियस प्रोग्रामिंग ऑफ योर माइंड. ठीक है, क्योंकि एक चीज़ है जो आप गूगल पे देखते हैं जो इट्स इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू एंड दैट्स लाइक एक्टिव इंफॉर्मेशन, लेकिन देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ passive programming that's going on in your mind once you arrive, and that is based on the things you listen on daily basis, the people you interact with, the feedback you get from different people. So अगर आप ऐसे लोगों में रह रहे हैं जो सारे या तो unemployed हैं या बहुत negative minded हैं या और jobs में stuck हैं, then it's quite likely that you could end up in the same situation in down the road in a year or so. So you have to be mindful of your company. कहीं भी रहने में कोई मजाका नहीं है, मतलब हर everybody is doing a work in this country, but if you have certain aims, then you should try to interact more with the people who are kind of relevant to what you want to do in the long run. ठीक है, so ये कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो they are very important. They won't give you results straight away. They are more like passive actions, but I can guarantee you and I can promise you that these will matter a lot when it comes to your immigration history, it comes to your work and ultimate settlement in this country. Okay? So if you think these can be helpful to anyone, beneficial to anyone, then please share it with them. Thank you so much.